lama. Ciao, mo. Uh, in the world of Shadowrun, let's go to fix this. So now, pretty much. Now, the Decker, like her friend, there she is. Hold on. Wait. Intelligence. Chris. It's pretty about knowing how to be good. And then so this the right etiquette can give you an extra certain episode. Etiquette for most blood. Even etiquette does not cause karma. Lynch etiquette can only be used once.
Your apartment 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's all you have left. Running in shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're another hat working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. Next you're here. This one's famine for ages. Second fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some sinless and free to starve in the cracks of society run by megacorps who are just want your union. Something needs to change and soon. You can move your character easily. A slip of pepper your bank balance enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your computer state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. Your computer, what? Your notebook, calendar, contact, that kind of thing. Carter, Detroit, fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, runner dead. Felton Nash, fixer, missing since February. New Larry, runner dead. Sam Watts, runner, probably in the gutter somewhere. Sangoma, runner dead. Half Jack, dealer, retired or dead. The list goes on, all either dead ends or just plain dead. It's empty, nothing to do. Put down. Oh, I have to interact with this. Okay. Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. You're zoned. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dad? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dad. That's the name you haven't heard in a long time. Tango. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out here in the open, JVE. Are you ready to bolt? Nig, not yet. Let's get to fix for another 5 minutes. New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well you did. Dowd never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. I hate this fragging city, JV. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I don't want out of here. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. So, okay, sorry. I'm really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. I don't know, JV. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on the run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways, 9 ways a Sunday. Now the fixer is late. What do you think we should do? I don't know, I'm not the brains of this operation, but I'm thinking we slot and run. The money's just not worth what happened to Dowd. Cut the drag, Sam. We know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer of some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles, a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night, New Larry. That's something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Own up, Sam. If you screwed up, admit it. I'd admit it if there was something to admit. I was on point. Now Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawned on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone. It's not the fixer. Okay, I can see what this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? He stops and a smile slowly on his face. Looks that way. Sorry, JVE. I kinda like you. I just like the money better. We've got incoming! New Larry relaxes and throws a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take the hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, JB. That guy was never my friend. Mine either. Think I'll shoot him. Now in turn-based combat, each character on the field has action move. Spend those actions on movement attacks or use spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, then the team will move and attack. Sam's written in 70s, looking shaken. That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You're born for this gig, JV. You mean up so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Me? I do this. I wanna let me know. Well, you're a dumbass, and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. You stare at Sam's face on your comic. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 union insurance policy payable when you find who creased me alive with a conviction or a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Menger, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. First listening to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Menger, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously first time. Look, JB, I've led a direct life and I probably left a direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know, maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap. I sucked air for a while. I say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. I've got locator chips slotted in my head these days. If when my heart stops, I'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. You're playing this to SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for an union, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing to the Barrens heads to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open up the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. I'm in the back. Okay. Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might be just a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Oregon Grinders branch manager here. So, yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? JVE. I represent a man named Sam Watson. I'm here to look into his murder. He frowns, interested. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see why you're here. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. Who told you he was dead? Sam's digital goes. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raised his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? He sighs. Not my title, that's what the CL Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. And Watt's liver was quickly cut out. Whiz, what else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Tristan, get out here! I'm here about the new client, Sam Watts. Sam's body's half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small penciled-in incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Look at the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it ineligible. Look at the credit stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured credit stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take the credit stick. You slot the credit stick into your PDA. 300 Union is added to your account. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The blade slashes a bit in your hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long to say I'm sorry. See you there, love, Jessica. Put down the evidence bag. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of Central Castle. If you ignore the tusk, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this is the Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So, you assisted at the time? He chortles. Come on. Come on, she offs herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I already posted everything I knew. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows his way around the scalpel. He's a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use a scalpel anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from military field surgeon to antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally noticed you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding this killer. The drunk you are! You get anywhere near my investigation, and will be you on the slab, human. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Dresden looks amused. You always make friends that easily. I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight. Be straight with me. You really gotta work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He convicted his own mother if it meant another 10 union a week in his paycheck, plus he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have an honor after fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. You don't buy that? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were no unusual bruises on her upper hand, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I stopped it. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You probably like it. Me? I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are just easier to get along with. What organs are worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of union, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. Well, with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop chops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. So you say McCluskey's on the take? Who's paying to hold it on his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? You know where the murder site is or not? Dresden says nothing. A sly smile plays across his face as he turns back to his work, whistling a tune. The most basic medkit that heals you or a team member consumed when used. Stock Wagon Basic Trauma Kit restores a teammate to life with 25% of their total health consumed when used. Interact. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but their internal thermostat is at 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Jake Armitage. Whoa! Easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who's just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spotted Ajax drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. What do I look like, a damn alarm clock? Give me a break, chummer. I haven't had my soy calf yet. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim. Did you know him? Sam? Hey, glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or another. So, Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me JV. Nice to meet you. Well, sounds like you're taking a dive in the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder, poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstress Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn! Maybe I need some soy after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got a jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You done this before? It's a long story. I ended up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake, here's a regular. Shouldn't started a rewards card, Jake. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle a score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that running with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the barrens, it's their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yelled over, so it's very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Do you happen to have a SMG with you? Spray and pray. Fair enough. Take this. It's a little beat up, but it works. So ready for an evening out in the town? I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. We can leave whenever you're ready. Alright, Jake, come on, bro. Transition. Go to the Barrens. Are you ready? Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog eats dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe and deeply filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. Exhales with the expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. There's a bus stop here. Mm. Uh, I go to Ellie. Looking for a date, honey? Looking for a date, honey? Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear, and this is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Hand over the loot, bozos! Critical damage, 13%. You're dead. Cover. Lock. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same Drake in every city these days. True. I've been around, but still a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market. We set up here. I've been getting worse lately, but it's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star is about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, that is my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode up this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the streets all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, are those the guys we're after? Anything else I should know about these gangers? Well, their neighbor's a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. They're gonna be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks over and nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Watch out for those gangers. Halloween Sentry. Hey, ass what? Take another step forward and we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloween property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you? Well, that'd be a nice bonus. Oh, he just shot me, bruh. Alright, there's 3 of them. Jake is badass, bro. You're dead, Jake! Dead! This ends now, asshole. Whoa, 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 Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call it the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot-on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right. Let's finish this. Well, the market's not. The market's closed now, open now, so y'all can come back. But I can't talk to them people no more. Okay, where do I go? Just need a fix. Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned salt cast is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage set of Redmond Street. The troll working the stand is covered in food stands, older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was close when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons, a back alley killing, nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barons? The Barons? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't even a minute. He scratches his armpit. Now behind me, that's the seamstress unit. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks got the munchies when they party. Miss Kubota owns the joint. She's quietly a hard woman, but fair. I'll take a jelly donut and a socket. Enjoy. I'll see you around. Bye. Sally. The dwarf merchant's back in her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, thinking get a good look at him, and all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Now let me guess. You didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay? Hell no! Around here, that guy thing gets you killed. Thank you for your time. Brum. As you approach the stream of Sam's murder, Jake spots the flashing red and blue lights ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star's up above, collecting a lot of corpse issue bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Union where I'm going, and you look like you used the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave and tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the signatures unit. It's just down the street. You need gear information or just a damn stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive in Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get the bottom of the river business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redman Barrens. That bright yellow tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark earth stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical, I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy cap for you. Hey, thanks. The officer face lights up and he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time. But I hadn't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come in the alley and look around a bit? Your client is the chalk line? That's messed up, man. I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone will like to notice because the forensics aren't coming back. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken legs, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a pistol. Work light is new. You can see that all the back alleys normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all exploded as if some force shattered them all at the same time. These are two distinct sets of footprints, a human ended a chalk line and a larger, possibly ore control, following just behind the first. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Pick up the coat and blankets. As you pick up the bundle of cloth, the printed receipt falls out beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a borrowed tab receipt from the seamstress unit dated 2 days ago at the 302 right around the corner report time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, the one wrestling with onset of aging arthritis. You! I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? I think this coat and blanket belongs to you. My stuff! My DD's in here. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. You know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspicious. You a copper? Or some working for some corp? Nope. Just a freelancer. I need to ask you some questions. Good. I never tell those cops and sorry man nothing. What do you want to know? Did you see the murder? Nope, but I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I saw on crates for Miss James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to. So it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tourists peeking over my home turf. But then that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live in this alley? Sure. For the last couple of months I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants and panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night, I saw a big and ugly troll in the green hospital scrub snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy cap off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was like one I saw back in 44 when I captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know. Thanks. See you around. What can I get you, chummer? You sold some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night. Maybe? What's it to you? I sell lots of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profile metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts for me right before I murdered. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone paid a bail. Not today, my friend. I'll see you around. Bobby. Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let me see what you have. Combat stim that increases body EQ and 1 bar for 5 rounds. This is it. The band's playing the party. Okay, let's go. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the census. Would you like to confirm? Relative to the rest of the Barrens, tourists feel with neon clothes oasis. At its heart, the Seamstress Union housed an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangsters strut the streets, the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, restored so many times it's like an Asian starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measures, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. I'm not going alone. The Ripper is a lie. Jace. That's not how Coyote does it. Eric Murphy. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Dress one step above a street ganger. Secure a, adept ninja outfit that grants the wearer dodge +1. Just toss it on and head out, perfect for working in the shop. Grants intelligence. Salish runner. Clothes directly imported from the Salish Shindy Council. Grants crisp. Sure, well done for the traditional. The black cat, the coolest hat in the shadows that grants intelligence. Basic clothing for a Shadowrunner. Sweeten the deal. Sweeten the deal. Your reps don't merit it. King Parks. The Asian woman's expression. Open for business. But her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you to sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple? I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You look for tech? Got some of that too? If that's the way you roll, show me what you got. Uh, Hey, fat boy, you party a long time. Okay, Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in impossible tailors suit, whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetics. Work the troll's gleaming horns perfectly, frame his face and his polished tusk and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing the stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame. What happened then? You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? Not so much toss as knowledge on his way. Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangsters posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Keep those eyes and ears open. Always do. Johnny Quinn. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Quinn. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. Well, yourself, this looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. How much? Do you have a love potion? Covered in a glow of magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you, it's not like this at all. Bring me proof, and you should have it. I'm honored, Your Majesty. That was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye. His other conversation is on hold. You may pursue my magical wares and see their glory. I'd like to see your wares. Powerball. The most basic spell ever made known. Okay. I can't get it. I'm not a spellcaster. No gigs at the moment. Yeah. Awesome. Miss Kabuta. Miss Kabuta watches you across the room as you approach. As you closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Kambawa! Good evening. Kambawa! Good evening. Are you enjoying this seamstress unit? There should be plenty of fine men like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. What is this business? Ah, it's business. I suspect it is. When you walk in, oh man, what business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, nah? So I've been told. So, and why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel, who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? Uh, how well did you know Sam? I know him, we all did. Sam was regular here. Whenever he could bag or borrow enough union to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Um, did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was at the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Coolaway, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstress Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, I gave them the times they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named the seamstress unit so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So, you're a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the evening. One more question. Can you tell me about? Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Well, that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Um, if she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know there are always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her if something has happened. I want to have it in action on my conscience. Here's the key. There's a mid-grade security panel attached. It's set to require password for leave the panel on. Looks like Coyote keeps their clothes in boxes on the floor. Coyote's computerization probably fished it out of his junkyard. It doesn't have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cakes fans to spin up. Only display on screen password. Without the password, the only other option on screen is password recovery option. Frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in a stylized silhouette. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Kelly's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this cutter direct keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, he always says. I tried to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union, but he still goes on these runs with those bozos all over my floor. As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled direct like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all the stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the... I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this cutter direct keeps messing with everything up. I love him, but he's totally dispersed with the gang. It's how I make my cash, hey, baby. He's always saying, inspect the receipt. A receipt for the Brown & Max power pistol from Jim Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turns her on. Just flip to a different page. Open diary to the second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with "See you in a few hours, babe." He returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject of the conversation completely, but I have felt better without constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for me when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Let's say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Flip to a different page. Open the page to the third paper. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with a caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she's smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows scrawled on it. Inspect the receipt. The ACOD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike's Place Market. Flip to a different page. Open the fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. The safe beeps cheerfully in response, and the door comes open. Pichetti basic fragrant aid. Quick password recovery. Please answer these 3 questions. Your first childhood pet, Shadow. Your favorite concrete dream, Chicago. Wait, hold on. Crack. To crack unleashes the password. Trust no one, and you are transferred to the desktop. The computer has a basic list of applications. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Cody's contact list says exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. Quick scanning for research searches shows that Cody has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. Suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Nitro. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a gangster, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in the nasty line of work. I warn Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. If you heard of more, he's meat emporium. Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know Jim Park sold Coyote to a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out the dumpster. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market the next half hour. Go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. He should be able to get you there in time. So, where's Jen at? Did you sell Brown and Max Power to Coyote, the bartender? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I told about what my clients or what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she would recommend if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. She can't recommend you if she's dead. Did you say anything about why she wanted it? All she said was that she was looking for stopping power, ease back on the drama. No. I'll see you around. What could go wrong? Cherry bomb. Bartender striking elf sport in a perfectly toned body, perfectly powdery lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me, in equal measure, hit just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? How about a date? She giggles with practice ease, the elf girl next door. That's sweet. Nobody asked me that around. Sorry, baby, I'm off the menu. Soy calf, black and hot. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of survivor and the feel of a covert tugs at her arm. Hard, it's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in the dumpster butt out of their head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under old Germans, and I'm paying for it. Bartending tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face hard, armored in lipstick and a low expectation. The Universal Brotherhood is for people, Shane. Rich, believable types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This is about money. It's about bonding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend the discovery meeting. Go to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telstrian gives a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'll choose them over any of you Brotherhood members. Now pause. I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Your boyfriend found religion? Something like that. You gotta look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We've been trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. You ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for her as long as I've been here. Talked big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Cody had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? Nope. That was Coyote's shift. That guy mentioned Coyote. Is she here? No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing for a couple days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Who's that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around here trying to recruit me. I don't need that, Drek. I'll talk to you later. If I can find my fat ass out of here. Take a cab to Pike's Marketplace. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market to a merciful, quiet ride that takes you from probably going to a mug to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of a massive corporate archaeologies for many. Those archaeologists are home for others. They're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlying the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Find Cody's boyfriend, Parker. Join us to change the world. Patrick. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, complete, undivided attention. Sir, you're a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. That sounds great. Tell me more. Wonderful! The Universal Brotherhood is a family encompassing all men, human sexes, and sexualities. We all strive to be very best we can, to live more fulfilled, happy, and productive lives, and to support each other in doing so. The first step is to simply come and listen tomorrow night. Lynn Telestrain will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow when the secrets to better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Over in the home. Cities for sale. Cities for sale. I got a stick here. Learn more about the Pike Place murder. Another Ripper murder. The Ripper took her eyes. Officer Lander, a tall, emotional Lone Star officer, blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder, Scorner Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might he be? Is that right, officer? He's with me. Steps up to the barrier. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, then make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of a dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not, I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went out for lies this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She'd been dead about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack, just around the corner. Looks like she was leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want the sicko cut. What about the bites on her arm? Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dog struck the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any signs of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So, the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and in this woman's eyes. Any theories?
Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate.
That's enough questions. Thanks, Tristan.
Hey, I figured I'd help you out. There's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants a ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there.
Tristan starts to turn back to the body and stops.
Speaking of McCluskey, he's probably get going soon before he shows up.
The standing before you might be possibly the ugliest elf you ever seen. This mysterious, clean lab coat, formal jacket, and an old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He noticed you approaching and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin and nervous smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facilities this body will be removed to? Who's asking? Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind you, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. He runs off. Tristan looks up and grins, spreads across his face.
Need something else? Any fascinating new leads?
Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier?
Huh? Where?
Tristan scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body. Wonder which organ grinder's facility will be taken to.
Interested. Well, those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure. But that's pretty poor form to acquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Should be hard to spot if he comes back around.
That's enough questions. Thanks, Tristan.
Anytime.
Alright. I suck at voices, but I'm trying. Alright, where do I... Okay. Got hung up on that statue. Hey! Hey, see my friend around here? Paco. The kid in front of you sports a trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean shaven. He stands like he owns the street and everything on it. He seems distracted though. Glance around with increased agitation. He looks as you approach. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. What do you want? You wouldn't be happy to be looking for a coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? I'm the one who's gonna be pretending you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. And yeah, I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts. Miss Caputo has able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy's swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Cody's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, I'm sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Um, you know, fixer named Mr. Delilah. Cody had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take sidekicks, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Cody hasn't said anything about taking any work. Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royal Apartments. The landlord Stevie J runs a drug ring out at that hellhole. Cody grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. He's been looking for a way to settle the score with this guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken a job. I'm sure of it. And if the thugs caught her, there's a grim, there's grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? One more thing. Cody had a receipt for some zebra meat from a place called Moore's Meat Market. Ever heard of it? Zebra meat? What? Look, that shop's just down the block if you want to check it out. But I'm going to Royale with or without you help. What's it gonna be? Well, she's my only she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. Your only lead? Hey, what the hell do you want with her anyway? I'm investigating murder, and she was one of the last people to see the victim alive. She might know something that could help me find the killer. Well, when we get her back, I'm sure she'll help you out. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Paco power earned. Rainy. The smell, the smell meat stand presents a enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he noticed Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. As my friend just has a question. You must be Maury. Do I look a fat old man to you? I'm Annie. Maury's my dad. Now what do you want? Well, what's someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corporate security teams who use it to reward the hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drac! That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound CVJ keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up, whatever else. Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope. I don't go in for much of shaming stuff. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and leave us merchants of our union. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the color ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. You're right, Paco. Let's get going. Wait, where do I go? The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as the crime thing's going something nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much. He's been looking at the body through, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck. So far, Dan Ripper might be as well as ghosts. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Haha, plenty. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund. I put you on the list to let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding about any new orphans you discover. Exactly. Excellent. Shall we say 300 Union? Alright, you got a deal. For the trophies or trophy earned. His face bits into a wide grin. Excellent! I'll start an account for you. We got anything useful, new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now I better get back to work before McCluskey shows up to see you around. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get McCluskey's way, he'll take it a bit sleazy share. But I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week.
That's enough questions. Thanks, Tristan.
Anytime.
Yeah, boys. Thanks, okay. I got Paco as my teammate right now. So where do we go? Wait. Where's these apartments at? That's the Universal Brotherhood. Wait, where the fuck did I go? Um, Market. I don't know where to go. No way, Blind Lucy. Frank. The work before you wears standard stuff for shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears stream down his large crooked face, do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice reproach. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? My condolences. Were you too close? Thanks. Sorry. We're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The work wipes some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we're pretty close. As a coworker goes, Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started the very same day. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Have you seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing other than the usual. Um, did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. They got us pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That's all I, that all seemed to die down a while though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join on my way home, but he got some last minute customers. He sighs. That's all I need to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, would you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? In my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wear it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All her stuff be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought, well, I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Thanks for your help, friend. You know where to find me. Wanna buy some BTL? You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank talking about. Thin broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Lean down to pick up the necklace. As you start to reach for the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slammed down on the pavement. What do you think you're doing? Just reaching for my wallet. I like to make a contribution to the Lone Star Moral Fund. Ah, I see. Well, thanks for your contribution. Don't forget that necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets your money and turns away. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood such a rarity in the Sixth World, this piece might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. Frank looks as you approach. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I got it. I got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. As she takes the necklace from you, you can sense the weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I could do this for Lucy. At least thank you, friend. I owe you. Just make sure that it gets to Lucy's family. I don't want to turn up at some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Hey, you have any extra union? Just need some sucrum from the shack over there. Yeah, at 10. Eat your soy cakes will fill you up for longer. Thanks, Jimmer. Transition. Come on, guy. Let's go find Coyote. Alright, I'm ready. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and one light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotten trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anyone's better than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royal apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear Junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royal Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it's like for Coyote growing up in here. Aqua trails off. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J's gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote is here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys paid to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Hey, you. The woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some nutrition? You look like you could use a break. All you need is a few union for a better living life ship, right? Yes, yes. I just need another BTL to get through the day. Something pretty. Something soft. Sure, I get it. Have you seen a woman come through here today? Armed and looking for trouble. Maybe I can credit you. Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything, everything. Please. She drops to her knees, pleading. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. But that doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. She collapsed his whimper and lost his world. More of them, sad old man. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for some information, and I'm gone. Bad day to come around here. An unexpected bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's men are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she wasn't here for the BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there's a little more gunfire than usual this time of day. What happened next? A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie hold up? He's got the whole top floor all to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. She's my only lead. Can you help me out? You've been right friendly, but I can't get out on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. I bet your creaky old bones will snap real easily. Hold on now, that ain't necessary. I can get you in the stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. The wall crumbles around here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems no one can be accessible through a locked apartment next door.
Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving her until I find Cody or I'm dead. You get it?
I get it. Let's do this.
Mm, the penthouse suite.
Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point. It died. Classic even, but now it's filled with neon, tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's possibly palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse pseudo luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for the other's pleasure. He stepped deeper into the apartment. Oh, we're just getting started.
You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? You know who I am.
Who are you? Who I am? Despite Cody's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into seamstress unit. Heads raised in the front room, the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Cody presses right to her clawed up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It'd be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is standing at the bar by herself when Paco walks, carries the mangled and bleeding coyote into the unit. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her Miss Bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, coyote is the color of wet spackle and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor. And, woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So God. I can see your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Cody, and that distracted me from my business. Hey, Miss Kubota, my apologies again. Jerry, take her downstairs to Stockton Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford this type of arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we'll discuss the concept of Gary, the debt of honor. I'd go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Her anger at Cody rashly fully washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes the wine, and finds her head to you. Amargado, JB. That girl is precious to me. It's not often Lucy acts like this in the Barrens. You've performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. The straight ears while you work keeps you here, but we know that words are merry air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this. I could use a bunk. You'll find more than a bunk, JB. There's more to union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the direct hits the fan, as they say. This place has a safe house, too. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but instead you're a family now. Consider it on the house. To gain interest, play GAFFC on the piano. Another round. Banggrass. Banggrass was busy talking on his topics, shaking his head up display, motioning to a brother standing nearby. All at the same time, he's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I found grass, make it quickly, business good. Miss Kubota, see your picture. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing the thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy. One more thing. Covers his calmly for a moment. Tilts his head your way, but you can't see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything on load, come see me. I need to finish this call perhaps another time. Looking for a date? Hey, Johnny. I'm looking for where Sherry took college. The piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Stairs into the union safe house. cooperate. Thanks for helping me back out. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could use some help. Ouch! I had you up right now. Good, it's not that amazing. Okay, folks. Okay, folks. Okay, folks. I'm gonna ask you for something right now. Buy some cereal or something. It's your daddy and I am. Miss Kubota never said what kind of sidebar I want some tomatoes. Got one with the laser inside. You'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Thanks, bye. Earn this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it in the store. Whatever you say, kid. Watch this movie after 99. How you look both better. But I'll just keep on holding for but now she is good morning. Thanks to American Mama Shines and buying Dr. Castle and Magic Mom. It's good. Now, please do better. About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Oh, was he dead? Sam? I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me home. Tell me about Sam. I heard you liked him. I did. It made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill, funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone. Sorry he's gone. You sure Sam that night he died. What do you remember about that night? It's pretty average sight. Regular crowd as well. Sam was drinking with a guy named Ramatas. Jake Ramatas? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He was trouble too. Like the Lord. I like Jake. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a feud. Well, Jake was having a feud. Sam installed some back from good. Eventually he got loud. The way he sometimes did when he mixed drinks. Who knows what? And Miss Gluto went in and took me. This Gluey wasn't around, can't remember why. So she asked Jake to be the artist. Jake dragged him out in the back of the alley. That's the last time I saw Sam. Said he got loud. Remember what he was saying? Sam was saying, Jake, how he grew up rich and that he loved this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. Pretty pathetic stuff. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. His kids were the big one to go on his mom on the couch. He always upstairs welcome when he got up for days. Sometimes I sneak him down in the city to crash one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Sam had many enemies. That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But, no, I don't think he had any. At least none that I want out. How bad was the drinking? It was just a drinking would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the night though. Whenever he could get some. Always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try to forget about it. Sam was sick. Dying, you know? Yeah, everyone was ill. The pizza sick at him was he was walking corpse. Had to be drinking. Then he disappeared for a while. When he came back, all better. Looked good even. All better. Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Cody. Now I need you to do something. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Lyle about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can make another run at it when I come. I will. Quick picture of a farm boy and girl, both about 14, sitting on a dock today as if waiting for a return. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders, smuggling for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears and patting her head with her fingers. Written in the woman's hands are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Salmon State Park, summer 2040. Shadowrun circles Return Doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any saw bones with a needle thread, but in case of visit, let's put medical expert, nothing else can be further from the street. Safe house close, fully equipment in the street, complete machinement, ready 66 minutes to the highest available. The doctor herself is an unassuming perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely as a doctor's rising spirit person, shoulder right. Personal dark oil. Spirits, burning eyes, slowly passing. Even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in his heart. However, she does look up one enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castro. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Callie back to us. You're welcome, Doc. I gotta say that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste now. High praise for some alarms, especially she wouldn't let me repair her face. I can tell you're surprised to find me a service bed day under a dive bar in a slum. Don't it's the Shadowrunner bar after all. What cyberware do you have available here? What's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals and perform on my patients after searching dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. What cyberware do you have available? Passing bar on the edge of the safe house looked for one. And standing due to my last page rather than a particular album. The man seemed going half in his realm, his mind wandering, far horizons and vast space, while his body pedals some otherworldly wares. Another time, ours. Eric Murphy. Shake your pillow, shake your leg. Another time. Peter busted her wounds, well-groomed door, dressed with just straight eyes. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say in English. This exactly the same. Things that go bang and all sorts of things, plus another eye. On occasion, considering your own personal armor. All workers were guaranteed meet strict ECAS limitation that or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you desire. And if that wasn't enough, I was teaching safety in the construction course every weekend. This week, we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. See what you got. Nothing more. Thanks. David Fry. Every inch of the technical code is covered in chaotic execution. Close, worst chips were. I know that, Lou. Don't let the sausage shop fool you. I can get any matrix hardware or software that exists. If it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions that you never any answer? A programmable matrix. I can affect your avatar accounts. Automation system and new methods. There are a wide variety of different programs to attack. Yeah, I did. You mentioned your here once or twice. It didn't sound like he got on that one. He was rambling on about it her last time I saw him. But at that point, he was putting his on. I really couldn't follow what he was saying. Like it sounded difficult. The calm was good. Spirit shows. Smile visible off the side where he smiled and won't be about money. Talk. There's been another Ripper murder, this one at the end, MPBS investigation. Still down on the docks, no MPBS. Put it on with that. The docks, I gotta go. Okay, listen. I want to help you. You dragged me out of the world towards something bad happened. Worse, getting my arm torn off in the sand with my friend. We entered the docks and our ship protect ourselves just be able to help us. See you when I get back. All control, bounce, immaculate seat fans, as fastly as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man never moves. He nods to you when he looks. Even I see the code is back. It's been only a little worse to wear. We have to do thanks for that. Our back, but yes, the others were glad everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. Feel protective of the future. Events get toward anyone who walks through the door. They employees or creatures, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a question? You hear anything about Sam's death? People are saying it's Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. You want to find fence? Think of that grass around here, the stage, or you have to pay extra for manicure on hands that big. Not the size of the shark, more for it's the blood under the fingernails. How long you been working for Mr. Buddha? I crawled in there after I got bleed up and I woke. Mr. Buddha took me in and gave me a job. I've been there ever since. What are you doing? Want to say, April, the marketplace is right as a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. You mentioned codes in the city. What is found about a year ago, known with the wrong circle. He was introduced to city chips and became addicted to PTO. Coyote has been tearing her way through chicken houses for months now, Swiss and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. I'll be going away. Back in the bar. Mr. Delilah looked small and tough. A trace of a shotty on his back, and a heavy vest on his French coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done in case he does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when fellow first license is going down. What do you want? Mr. Wilder, we have business to discuss. Business? I got a business. Cody's Why did you say so? Cody's late, man. Fine. She's downstairs in the medbay, got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding. Well, whatever, she kept you pulled through. So who are you two? JB, he's pocket. Great, we're your knees, now give him a stone. Tours come from the eye, moving closer to what appeared to be most baby stones. He stopped when he finds from prison an ordinary pebble and described the key of carrying pockets. Okay, you done good, but you're late. The coyote knows that in case wait equals no payment, but I'm sure anonymous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as rewards. Deal. Listen. Looks like the sort of man who might want to prove your own one day. Might need a little talent when that happens. Come to everything else is good. Looks like you're impressed. I know offense for those gems. Man, yeah, follow me. Some stones, you right guy? Stones, I don't know, I might, let me see them. Years of circles and man grasses ever I were as magnifying lens slip. I'll think about it. Bridge on, let's go.